Heyo, all right. Thanks for joining me today. So it's been 3 weeks since I did my collarbone. So let's pull the bike out and knock the dirt off. Finally had the strength to pull the bike out and knock the dirt off of this dirty, greasy thing. So pop the seat, pull the air filter. This is a DT1 air filter, which is probably the best filter I've ever used. I highly recommend and will use one on every bike I have from here on out. It has like a neoprene seal on it, so no need for grease and any other crud on there. It's awesome. And then I got this airbox cover for washing, and prior to this I didn't have one, and the only time I would clean my airbox is when I did a deep clean. I'd take the whole bike all the way apart and do a deep clean, and there'd be all kinds of dirt and sand and sticks and twigs and grime and lizards in there. And so now you just blast away with the hose. Yep, I use a hose. It's my preference, just like riding a 125 two-stroke preference. So yeah, August 18th, Sierra Over the Hill gang did a ride day out at E Street MX in Marysville, California. I did the ride day, wasn't feeling very present that day. Physically, I fit and I knew it. So I was like, okay, I'll just work on corners today. Did a little 3-lap warm-up, which will be at the end of this video. And then I lose battery and didn't capture the rest of the day, didn't capture the crash. Third little moto out, just working on corners. There's a lot of fast guys there that day, a lot of black plates, a lot of white plates. And I'm just a lowly yellow nervous novice guy, old timer. So working on corners, and this one particular corner, there's kind of rolled out, cupped out corners, and then there's a small table afterwards, but you got to be on the gas to get over this table. And my technique was so off this particular corner. I wasn't weighting the outside peg. I wasn't looking at the jump where I wanted to be. I was looking right in the ground right in front of me and leaning, no outside peg weight. And on the throttle, that was about the best technique as far as that corner goes. I was on the throttle early and gassing out of it. Just my balance was off. So going down, and we always hold on to the bars until we're done, thinking we can save it for some odd reason. Anyways, I augured my arm, shoulder into the ground, took all of it, knew it was broken as soon as I hit the ground. So it's a practice day, and there's no flaggers on practice days, but always a great group of guys and gals in the gang. So someone stops and flags for me so I didn't get ran over. But in my haste and my break, I didn't get the number or name of the person, but shout out, thank you so much. I've done it. I've had it done for me, stopped, and flagged for people. It's a great group of guys and gals. But, you're a motocrosser, so you got to pick the bike up, start the bike, ride back to the truck. And I did, and took the gear off. Then I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I got to get this bike into the back of my truck. So there's a kid parked next to me. I guess it must have been a family member of one of the gang members, and he's probably like 16, 17. So I asked him, and again, in the haste of my break, I didn't get a name or number, but good kid. My front end's twisted up, front brake's dragging, but he pushes the bike up in the back of the truck, straps it down. Very helpful, super thankful for that kid. And then proceeded to drive home from Marysville back to Sacramento in my manual transmission truck, shifting with the left hand. And did that for first 3-4 weeks of this break. So anyways, yeah, I went to the doctor, the emergency room that day. They told me it was broken. As you know, when you break a bone, you know it. And so they put me in a sling, an immobilizer, and I did a follow-up with the surgeon because I was like, wow, the x-ray looked pretty bad. And they're like, nope, it's not displaced more than 2 centimeters. You're good. It'll heal back. So now I'm at 7 weeks. This video was at 3 weeks. Now I'm at 7 weeks. I went to the physical therapist. They gave me some stretching. Much better. I'm getting much more use of it. I still got some muscle soreness because I did some deep tissue damage. No ligaments or anything, but muscle soreness and atrophied. But anyways, do what the doctor tells you. Wear your brace. Wear it at night. You don't want to roll over on that thing or lift your arm in the middle of the night. Follow the instructions. So yeah, E Street got my right wrist, and now it's got my right clavicle. But I love that track. It's a sandy track. So anyways, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. There's a couple 3 laps at the end of this video. Just an old man putting around the track on his 125. All right, thanks for clicking.